believes this, but I really think we can battle for the championship, and I think these last 2 weeks show that. I mean, we gave them a race, right? We went to Atlanta and had 1 point, and tonight we had a lot of adversity, and we were better than 8th place, and there at the end just trying not to crash myself or do anything stupid. So, yeah, I mean, we brought top 5 race cars the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I guess, if you count Darlington, and we're hitting our stride at the right time. And with this format, if you can just be good for 10 weeks, then you can be a champion. And I feel like we're as strong as any team right now. Even tonight, if I could have ever just got to the front row, or I felt like I was good enough to run with Kyle. So, yeah, proud of the effort. Just got some stuff we have to clean up for sure. But if we do that and we execute from start to finish, I mean, I feel like we're as strong as anybody.
How difficult was it dealing with the issues with the rear view mirror and any other problems?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Just with this car, you get so used to it where you can just look at it. You can clear yourself. And of all the tracks, this is one of the hardest ones to not have it, just with how you turn down on exit, and guys are always in tight. So I was probably more worried about that than anything just when it happened. But after I got used to it for 100 or so laps, and it kind of just became natural, and kind of went back to how the Xfinity and stuff was. And my spotter Joe does a really good job too, so that helps. But yeah, it was it definitely seemed like everything that could kind of go wrong kind of went wrong. When the thing started smoking, I thought our day was done. I turned the brake fans on, and I think it started to fire in the front. And yeah, fortunately it went out as soon as I turned the fans off, but that could have been disastrous. But other than that, I feel good.
Is there a part of you, given the adversity you had to go through to get here, surprised that you're in the round of 12?
Not really. If you would have told me before Darlington, I would have said, yeah, I don't see how we're going to get there. But after Darlington and what we did, and winning the way we did, and just the competitive side of how good we've been the last 4 weeks, doesn't surprise me at all. I feel like nobody believes me, but I feel like we're legitimate championship contenders. Tonight we should have ran third, probably, if it wasn't for the bad pit stops, and just even there at the end, I was just kind of riding around, just trying to survive. And Watkins Glen scored more points than anybody. Atlanta, we obviously got 1 point, but our stuff is really, really good right now. I feel really good about our team. We have speed. When we execute from start to finish, I feel like we can run with anybody, and I feel like we've proven that a lot over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
But how are you guys doing that, given the doors are going to shut, the forward information is limited? How are you guys keeping up with the 11 and the 5 and those guys?
Good people. Just people that are hungry, know their team right now, can relate to what we're going through, and just the edge I feel like that gives us, just how much our back is up against the wall, and we all want to kind of, I don't know how to word this, not stick it to SHR, right? But we want to prove that we can keep doing this, and we can we know what we're capable of, right? And, yeah, I don't know what it is necessarily, but there's just this confidence and swagger amongst, especially the 14 guys, but even just the energy at SHR is unlike anything I've ever seen in my entire time on the Cup side. The only thing that kind of relates to is, I remember when I was in Xfinity and Kevin and all of them were winning 9 to 8 races a year and going over to the Cup shop, just the buzz that the shop has. And I mean, it's more than that right now. It's just crazy, the atmosphere shift that we had prior to Darlington to how it is now. And yeah, I feel like that makes us a little bit different than the rest of the teams.
How much of a hindrance is the camera issue, and how common is that in next gen?
I would say it's super uncommon, but it actually happened last week where it was moving around and it kind of got blocked. So I don't know, we just changed part of our process or what, but yeah, tonight it literally fell out, and it was just, so I would just see the cockpit going crazy, which was kind of making me dizzy, truthfully, driving around there. But it was nerve-wracking, I would say, for the first 30 or 40 laps when it was happening, but then it kind of went away, and I was good after that. I felt like I just kind of got used to how it was in the Xfinity car.
The pit stop, did you get nervous, oh my god, we can't make that back up given how hard it was to pass, but then you guys immediately passed 4 cars?
Last question, guys.
Not really. I knew our car was really, really good, and all night, truthfully, we lost spots on every single pit stop, and I would drive right back to 3rd or 4th every single time. Now, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that from 13th or 14th, but then, I don't know, we were just able to kind of rip up through there, and I think we were in 5th in 10 laps. So definitely the restarts was a game changer for us tonight. Our car was really, really good, so it makes my job easy. But yeah, hopefully we can just keep this momentum up.
Congrats.
Steven Stumpf of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.